Chat! Welcome back to another episode of AllTheMods10, where today we are not on our regular world. We're in a creative world. So, I did not build this. I found this on a website for copy-paste building gadgets things, and I wanted to figure out how to actually use building gadgets, the copy-paste manager, but, yeah. So, we're not going to use this. It looks cool, though. Whoever made this knows what they're doing. But what we are going to use is this monstrosity. This is my little Nouveau thing that I want to use, and I like it. It's not the greatest. Like I said, I am ass at building. But for multi-platforms and staircases and stuff run and about, I think it looks fine. And I just wanted to share what you have to do if you wanted to take a build, like build in creative like I did, and then take it into your Let's Play world. So I have here, if I go to copy, I went into the corners and I basically just scooped everything up. So you can tell everything's going to be inside. You go to paste. So as you can see, it's pasted. And you come and you place your template manager down. And you have to save, and you can see how it's rendered here. And then you also have to copy. I don't have, it's not showing up in the chat bar for me that it's copied. But what I usually do is I'll open up a random notepad, which we're not seeing right now because of how I have this copying my thing. But basically what I do is I just load up a random notepad. I'll paste it in to make sure that it is actually working right. And then I'll minimize it. I'll come back into the screen and we'll just clear this out. Like, let's say we want to copy that, you know, a completely random one, put this here, and I think if I hit paste, yeah, so it loads it back on. So that is my little template thing. So if we run over to our regular world, which will take a second, but I will see you guys over there when I get over there. Okay, chat, so we are back into this world. I think if I just hit paste, it'll load everything up, which, why is it loading that too? So I see it there. Okay, there we go. It is there. And we can rotate it in a way that makes it look decent. I don't know exactly where I want to put it. I just want it in this world, basically. Basically, we're just going to have it be over here, just off to the center. I'll have, you know what? Let's just anchor it here and see, make sure everything looks good. Yeah, everything looks great to me. So what we need to do is we need to hit the material list, and basically I need to just go make a bunch of source stone and get a bunch of arch wood slabs. So how much source stone do I actually have? I don't have a lot. That's okay. So what we will do, we're going to need a couple of imbuement chambers, which are super easy to make. I should have archwood planks, right? Okay. Okay, I have some. Let's just make a few of these. We'll make 4, and what we will do real quickly is this is a dense smart cable. Okay, let's clear out some of this section just for a quick little, and we should be able to grab a pipe. And it doesn't have to be super fast. Should be able to grab a configurator, and they'll start going into here, and they'll just produce on their own. Now, it'll be a little slow because there's no, source going into it, but they will generate on their own. So we're going to set a modular router down, and we're going to grab a distributor module after I actually break all of these real quick. Click all of these. And we'll put that in there. And it's going to be for a whitelist into the router. What is it? Source gems. So we'll have it pull source gems. Well, after I grab a pull. No? Okay, cool. And then we'll have a sender module just into a drawer here. Actually, we'll put the sender module on top because I grabbed the tier 1. We'll put some source gems there. And it should be able to, in the front, source gems. And so now whenever a source gem is created, just in this little automation starting process, we will get this better, but this is just so I can have some source gems so that I can, you know, source stone and stuff as I'm grabbing material. Okay, chat, so we have all the materials needed, and I think I am just going to leave it here. So we are just going to right-click. I have everything in my backpack. So if we just right-click it, it'll pull out of my backpack, and it'll slowly be built. Okay, we are all put together. We do need to break these 2 corners because these were our guides, basically, for what to take. So essentially what we're going to do is we need to automate a few things. First thing is we need to automate the source gems being produced. We then need to automate source, which is going to be here. And then there are 8 different essences, I believe. Yes, 8 that we are going to automate. I do not believe we actually really need the anima, the abjuration, manipulation, or conjuration essences. The air, earth, water, you know, the essence, or the elemental essences we do need a lot of, I believe, for the AllTheMods10 alloy, but we're just gonna send them all, basically. And I want to try and automate it mostly all right here without sending any AE channels out here, basically. So I have down here what we're gonna do. Oops, let's enable it. We're gonna do a 5x5 tunnel, and we're just gonna dig down a bit because this stuff is a little loud, and I'd rather not constantly hear it when I am over here. So if we grab another modular router, we should have a polar module. If we set the polar module up here to, from the left, amethyst. I hate that I have to do this multiple times. Cool, so it's got amethyst. And then we're going to set the sender module up to whitelist amethyst. Cool. Yeah, well, we'll just hold on to you for a second. Then if we come all the way back up here, essentially what we're going to have is we're going to have 2 modular routers with camouflage upgrades eventually. So if we set these imbuement chambers up, and I think I wanted them 2 away. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We're going to send it to here. So that modular router should be good. You should be sending up to that modular router. You are. And I'll have to come back with speed and muffling and whatever upgrades here in a little bit. But okay, so you should have you. Okay. We're going to take our distributor module and just click on all of these. And again, we're going to transfer out with amethyst. Look at that. They all have them. And then we're also going to grab another distributor module. And we're going to set this to transfer in source gems. Cool. We'll probably just set you right there, I guess. No, because it's right there. We'll put it right there with a sender MK1 going down, source gems. And we should have source gems just coming in at all times. Cool. Okay, chat. So here's kind of step one for what we need to do for generation of source. So we have an unlimited amount with lava here. We're going to make one more. And I might need to make some more lava thingies so that more and more fill up into here, right? So why don't I have 500? Don't these hold 2K? Or is it just that slow on the automation? Okay, I'm definitely going to have to make a bunch more of those lava things. But essentially, I have a dimensional tank here, which we need to get you not hooked up to. Set to a frequency of 100. And basically, we're going to grab some fluid pipes. Pipe, we'll grab a diamond upgrade just so, you know. Get you in there. Hopefully no water is in there. Dang it, water is in there. How do I clear water out? We'll just place another fluid pipe right next to it. Cool, water is out. We will put lava going into the dimensional tank. Cool, lava's filled up. Lava's slowly filling in. I'm going to have to go make more for sure, but... Okay, so I remember what I wanted to do. I wanted to have 4 of these here just so they all have access to the source. And I have my 16 source jars right here. Let's grab all this andesite and get it out of here. I have 16 source jars, and we're just going to set these out. And this is going to kind of be like a source battery, basically. So if we come to our modular router, and this is actually a very simple way to automate this. So let's grab a bucket. So essentially what's going to happen is we're going to start with the puller to the bottom, and it's going to pull the bucket into the system, basically. Then it's going to take an activator module, and it's not going to sneak. It's going to right-click to the top with the bucket. At least I believe that's how that's going to work, right? So if we put U2 in there and then set the water bucket or the bucket there, look at that. We got lava going in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to send back down a lava bucket, essentially. And what's that going to do is once I put this back into here, it's just going to start. It's going to share all of these. All 4 of these will share it. And source will start to be slowly but surely. It will slowly but surely fill up on all these. Cool. Looks good, right? So that's probably going to eat up all my lava. Wow, these are all full already, basically. So essentially what we're going to have here is let's grab source. I should have some of the large bricks left around here. Let's place you there, and we're going to put this source relay right there. And what we're also going to need to do is we're going to need to come up here. And this source relay basically is just some gold and a source gem block. So we need to... Pedestals must be within 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, it's also because I don't have any recipes out right now. So with 4 lapis, 4 quartz, and 1 source relay with no source, by the way. This doesn't take any source. We can bring our enchanting apparatus up here and make a source relay, a splitter version. So essentially what we're going to have is let's place you there and you there. That's where you're going to go, right? As well as if we grab 2 source gems, a thing of gold, and a stick in our enchanting apparatus, this will make us the Dominion wand. And once this is done, cool. Basically what we need to do is I need to come down here, build myself a little platform, and basically just right-click the source jar, and then right-click the splitter. And you'll see that it's saying taking from X locations. And I have 16 set up here, so once it says 16 is being taken, we should be good. I think I missed one right there, yeah. Cool. That is our little battery, basically. So now if we right-click this thing, and then right-click that, if you see, it's sending to one location, right? Cool. However, this isn't going fast at all. If I right-click and shift right-click, you'll see that it's sending to it. If I do that for all of them, you'll see that all 4 of these are now going infinitely faster. Right, you need to be a splitter as well. Okay, chat, so while I was messing around with getting all that stuff situated and set up, I realized I don't have much of the Wilden stuff. Honestly, like, none of it. So we do need to get some of them, and I'm also going to get the model framework for them so that I can start spawning them when needed. Oh, there is also this Wilden prediction. Is this like the Wilden, like, Big Boyo? Because I can use those to get whatever I need. Huh. We'll see. But I can make this tablet of Summon Wilden, which, when augmented, will give me the Wilden Chimera. But we should be able to honestly just, like, sit this here and right-click it without any source, and it'll just spawn a bunch of these nasty things. So there's the Wilden Defender. We'll just grab the Wilden Hunter. Make sure we wreck them a bit. I did not want to actually hurt that one. I want no known models for that specimen. Okay. We're going to put that there then. And we'll put you guys in our deep learner. I think that was it. Where are we at for you? I need 4 more. Can I make another Wilden prediction real quick? Not prediction, but one of these guys. And just start it up. Are they all the same data model, just named differently? Maybe. I don't actually know. Okay, but that's it for now, I guess. So let's make sure I keep one of each of these in my inventory so I can use them to summon the Big Boyo. Because we'll need the Big Boyo at some point. So there are these random archwood trees that will spawn. And you can find them around the world. I need this Starbuncle. Should be able to throw him a gold nugget. Assuming he actually takes it. Come on, man. He'll take it, and I'll get my Starbuncle charm. I'll get 2 Starbuncle charms. What exactly are these used for? Fast squirrels. Oh, speed boost. Animal stuff. Starbuncle charm. What is the Starbuncle charm used for? Not sure. But we need this for one of the thingies, so. Okay, chat. We should be just about done. So what we have is, of course, I'm going to have to fill this up because my lava's hurting. I'm going to have to make a couple more of these lava gens, but that's okay. We have lava being used to create source. And that source is being sent to create more source gems, which we have quite a bit of. That source is also going to be sent to these 3 locations. These 2 islands are going to be for all 8 of the essences, and I'm not sure I need, you know, a bajillion of each of them, but I'm going to have them. And I think also all we really need from ours... Yeah, we need this glyph of wither, which does need that Okay, I think it's really just those main 4 and then that one. But, so these 4 are the non-elemental essences. These 4 are the elemental essences. And they're being split off to a source relay splitter, which goes into all 4. There is a modular router down here that is sending source gems to this modular router here, which is distributing them to each of these 4. Same thing over there. And then underneath, which I don't quite have done yet because I need some polar upgrades. But the polar upgrades will grab these, you know, the essences when they're done, go there and be dumped into the system. But essentially, if I place this there, it's going to not allow that to go. And then that will send the non... Oops, I don't want... Okay. That will send not source gems. Or it'll pull not source gems, and it'll send the not source gems into the system. Which is exactly how I want it to go. And we'll see how much source this actually ends up using in the long run. But that should be crafting up. There we go. So they take a second. The pedestals for the essences, the items don't get consumed, so you just need them one time. And that should be good. And then, yeah, the only thing that really gets consumed is your lava and your source gems, which if you have a system to create said items, you should be good. So that is kind of my play for this little R's area. There's not much more we're going to need except for when we get into needing to craft the... Where is it? The unobtainium, AllTheMods10 stuff, because it's going to require one of each of these essences. AllTheMods10, unobtainium, and a couple of piglet charts. Which shouldn't actually be too bad to automate. I can honestly just send the system, or have the system send to a dimensional chest that is connected up over here, which is then connected to a modular router, which just places everything in and then pulls out what is needed. So I think that is it for ours for the most part. The only other thing ours needs is this glyph of wither. Which we just need a scribe's table. And I think we could probably just make this right now, I think. Scribe table. I could be wrong. I don't exactly know how this whole scribe's table works. Oh, and another thing we should probably do while we're here is, for the time being, let's just claim all of this. Okay, well, let's claim it first and then chunk load it so that this will work for a while at ours essence. Look at that. We got some essences boiling up. And honestly, once these kind of fill up a bit, I'll probably just be done with it. But if we go back home, we might be able to get away with... Because I believe for the scribe's table, we need... What was it? We need... Oh man, I don't know anything about Ars Nouveau. I mean, I know a little bit, but not too much. Archmage's spell book. Right. Okay, so we do need to go a little bit into ours to actually make this, which is no big deal. No big deal. And look at that, chat. I think we are set. So, for ours, which we'll be done with it here in a little bit, essentially. Yeah, I think this looks decent, actually. I think in my mind it looks okay. It's obviously not like the best. You can kind of see what I had in mind for like the floaty islands and stuff. Initially, I was thinking to have this center table making source and source gems, and then having like this ring being all 8, like one little island for each 8 with like walkways all around, and then having one, basically this up here in the center as well. But obviously I failed on doing that and I went this way, which I don't think it looks terrible. There definitely is some things I'm going to want to do to it, like covering this and making that cover look good, and probably add some lights, and not like it matters, but like some handrails, kind of maybe make it look a little bit better. One thing I could probably do to make it look a little bit better is get rid of that. Maybe add like some corners from the frame block mod, but I don't know. I think it looks okay. So, chat, I hope this isn't a too short of an episode, because I have been recording for like 3 hours trying to get all this stuff put together. If it is short, I apologize. But I will see you guys in the next episode. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys slap that like button, subscribe, and I will see all of you in the next episode. Peace out!